I asked this question along the lines of guys progressing and developing within the program. I asked this question a couple of weeks ago of you, of who you thought was the biggest talent waste that you've seen in 15 or 20 years in this program. I'm going to ask you the opposite. I'm going to ask you who came into this program that you didn't have a whole lot of hope for, whether it was because of their high school tape or they played their freshman season, didn't show you a whole lot, and probably surprised you the most in terms of how they progressed throughout their career.
Wow. That's a great one to throw. I mean, usually I'm about my wits. And boom, I got an answer for you.
If you don't, that's okay. Got plenty other directions to go.
Gotta have a question. Gotta have at least one for you. This is low-hanging fruit, but I'm gonna take it. Mike Harley. I did not think much of Mike Harley coming out of St. Thomas Aquinas. Again, he was what I was saying, 5'9" on a good day, 5'8". But he's like 4'5'1", and I'll probably be nice with these times, 4'9". He didn't have like this world-class speed. And he didn't do much then as a freshman in 17. He didn't do much as a 18, didn't do much in 19, and then 20. And he just took off. I was so happy for him. I'm like, hey, good job, man. Because you saw the effort towards the end that he was starting to put in. He was starting to publicly reach out to these elite wide receivers that have come through Miami, asking for workouts. And you saw him starting to get a little better build in it. You're like, okay, all right. I like this. You heard about his leadership starting to come through it. And then you saw him play. And in 2020, he really surprised me with some really, really nice play coming out of 2020. So to be honest with you, I would say Mike Harley. No disrespect, again, it's just my personal opinion. I didn't think much of him, and then for him to come out and be, set record his last year at Miami for receptions in the game and career receptions, and I think he's also top 5 in receiving yards, although it took 5 years, but top 5 in receiving yards. I mean, I would have never, ever guessed that if I were to look at him at the beginning of his career signing with Miami post the bowl game against West Virginia. I mean, he was even public. Whoever wins this bowl game, Miami versus West Virginia, I'm going. So that should tell you what we were looking at was a guy who's a Power 5 player, but not. He's going to end his career in the top 5 receiving yards in Miami Hurricanes history, and he did. And he has. I give a lot of respect to him because he created that into being a reality. It wasn't like he walked in and had the athleticism of JT4 and the size of Lawrence Cager and the playmaking ability of Ahmad Richards. He had none of those things. He just put in the work and then got the results towards the end there. So definitely much respect to him.